To the fourth and final round, we got a nice one. Erik Henderson on Sultai. Phil Sorrell on Simic.
Sorrell.
Sorrell?
I have no idea, honestly.
All right. Excited to see how this deck does. This is the deck I'm interested in playing.
The Simic?
The Simic Wilderness
Simic?
Reclamation deck.
Old Simics.
I apparently open blister packs like a psychopath.
He does. So, you know the like the blister packs that you get pills in, like one at a time?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to them, trying to describe this.
Right.
He has not, like, broken apart the perforation on any of them and just, like, peeled off the back to all of them for some reason. I told him it looks like a psychopath opened it. It does.
Are you supposed to, like, tear them off one at a time and open them individually? Is that the best way to do it?
Yeah, so, like, if you just rip this off.
Fill on a forest.
Then, like, the corner's right there, so you can just, like, peel the corner.
Sure.
Instead of having to dig at it with your nail.
Erik on a Llanowar Elf.
Yeah, the old forest mirror match here.
Here comes Island. And
Biomancer's familiar.
Biomancer's familiar. So
I don't know if you're familiar with this one.
God, he beat me
Got
to
it.
it. Beat me to it. Beat me to it. So, this is a card that's going to reduce activated abilities cost by 2 generic mana. And you can tap it, and target creature can adapt as though it had never adapted before. So,
indeed, this incubation druid. I wonder if he has ways to put counters on stuff without adapting. That's gonna be the true test. Oh God!
Move your lands, kiddo.
Right.
It's all right. We'll let him have it.
I'm not. Unacceptable.
All right, go out there and yell at him.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
All right. So, we've got the Wild Growth Walker Jade Light Ranger combo in position, like we've seen all night. And we're going to earn a chump block? Okay.
Not big on the chump block there, but he might not have had any plans for the Biomancer's Familiar.
At the very least, it was this guy's adapt cost is like 6.
It's 5.
5. It's a lot.
Oh, he's got another one. That's why. No biggie.
So, I mean, is that fine? I'd rather have 2 of them.
Would you?
Make the guy's adapt cost 1.
It would make it 2.
It's green, green.
Yeah, 3 green, green.
Anyway, here's
Yeah,
Erik.
if you have 2 of him out, you can tap him once he's adapted to adapt himself again.
Sure.
And he adapts for 3, so it's not like he's a little guy.
No, he's a big guy.
He's a big boy.
You can block, readapt.
He's a big boy. He can block whatever he wants. So yeah, I would have probably kept the second one out and gone a little hog wild.
A little big.
Probably would have adapted him and then tapped him to play the second one, and then gone hog wild next turn. But you do take a lot of damage that way.
Yeah.
This time he's taking it.
So this Sultai deck feels so dominant.
It's really good. If you're not getting under it, it's going to outplay you at every point of the curve beyond like the first 3 turns. And sometimes when it has the Wild Growth Walker Jade Light combo, it's outplaying you on the first 2 turns. Or the second, third turn too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You really got to get under it. You're not going to get over it unless you're playing a Nexus deck, which we haven't really talked about those, and that's for good reason. I don't think they're particularly competitive at the moment.
I'm just like watching it. I'm just like, man, what am I gonna do? My opponent's getting 6 life, and he's got, you know, this guy with 5 toughness. So like, I can't attack him.
So your deck, whatever you're playing, needs to have an answer for Wild Growth Walker.
Right, you need a 2-mana removal spell.
Yeah, whether you're going to play Cast Down or Lava Coil. You've got a lot of different options. But you need to have an answer for Wild Growth Walker, and that stunts the early game significantly for him.
Sure.
Like, just a Jade Light Ranger by itself is good, but not, like, super impressive. But when you're putting the counters on this Wild Growth Walker and getting a ton of life, that's where the entirety of the early to mid game from this Sultai deck lies.
Yeah.
Swing for $1 billion.
It's 5. So, nope.
Yeah, just take the 5 here.
So you can either just take the 5 or you can make your line where he then adapts the guy by himself.
You'd have to tap the Biomancer.
Yeah, block, target himself, did up Biomancer, and then you make your guy humongous. I don't think either of them sees that play.
So it's a 0-2 to start, I think. Incubation Druid, so it's just a 3-5. And so it would become a 6-7, which would not be enough to kill the Wild Growth Walker, but certainly enough to block it efficiently.
Yeah, it's an 0-2. So become a 3-5 and then a 6-9, a 6-8, yeah.
Carnage Tyrant's going to hold it down pretty well, too.
Carnage Tyrant's a large man.
That is a big boy.
Big, scaly boy.
But Erik's got this engine going. I'm surprised he didn't take the Explore Creature, although obviously the Crassus is very good.
Yeah, the Crassus is going to get him over the Carnage Tyrant.
So a single Explore Creature would make him be able to attack through the Carnage Tyrant.
Sure.
And I feel like getting the pressure in now is way more important. I might just attack with everything. He's at 17.
You're at 30?
If I had the Explore Creature. I don't want to throw my Wilderness or Wild Growth Walker away like that. Up to 32.
Yeah, here's 32. So, yeah, you can win this race easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, he's chosen to discard.
Fears the Crassus. Or the Carnage Tyrant.
All right, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crassus of my own. Mine's at 5.
Slightly bigger.
7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 7.
All right, so you're going to draw through, gain 3.
Oh, man, we're getting frisky.
Carnage
like
Tyrant just...
Yeah, just the Wilderness or the Wild Growth Walker dies.
Yep, all right.
It's not a good block, but yeah, whatever.
Whatever's clever.
Absorbs a lot of damage. We're going to alt this Vivian Reed, who has not been pressured at all. And send everything.
I'm going to shake my guys at you. I have my large man stand in front of this large man. And take 15. 6 plus 3 is 9.
6. You can block 6 from the Crassus and take 5, 10, 13. Go to 4. They're indestructible.
Yeah.
You don't have to get rid of anything. You take a lot more damage at there. +2, +2, I believe.
You're going to play another Humongoid Crassus. Well, does he have a... I think Erik has a... Ravenous Chupacabra in hand.
I think he's a hostage taker. Yeah,
either
+2,
or, one of
+2.
the two can take care of this Crassus here and just win him the game last turn.
I don't know if he's factoring in the +2/+2 or what, but Phil went from 17 to 10 when that's 3, 10, 13 damage you should have taken. Go down to 4.
Here's 5 for a Biogenic Ooze.
Yeah, I'd like to see this card go places. I think it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's a fun one. In limited, it's super interesting because it's a pack rat. So there's that.
Super interesting.
Yeah, pack rat's just one of those cards. It's like just makes the game not very entertaining.
All right, that's game. It should have been game last turn, but it wasn't. Instead, it was game this turn. So we're moving on to game 2. So in the battle of Sultai versus Simic, I think Sultai has an edge.
Yeah, the Explorer package, very good.
So I don't think the Explore package is necessarily very good in this matchup because Phil can just go over the top with all of his guys.
Yeah, he's got the flyer.
He's a little bit bigger. So
Tony Mason pledged $5.
Wow, Tony Mason.
Shout out to Tony Mason.
Shout out to Luke.
Look at this guy. These guys are doing work. Oh, we're gonna get all our $5 ones.
Oh, nice.
Is it like Patreon renewal time?
No, they're signing up for the league.
Oh, Luke Browning signing up for the league?
What up? They're saying you were flexing.
Was I flexing?
No, they're saying that Woken was flexing. Yeah, all these players playing in our standard league, which runs for the entire season, and
the winner is going to get a box of War of the Spark.
Yeah, I think we broke it down to. I don't want to quote anything. The winner is definitely getting some a box of War of the Spark. Second place, I think, is getting 3/4 of a box.
Okay.
And we're going all the way down to 8th. It's not like the
Joe Schuster. Joseph Schuster. Didn't he go to... Do I know him? Yeet.
Get it, Colin Yeet. Yeah, Joe Schuster went to school with me. Grade school with me.
He went to high school with me. He was ahead of me in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guy got a tapeworm, lost like 100 pounds, and has kept it off to this day. He looks great.
Wow.
I'm not kidding.
He got into politics, didn't he?
Not that I'm aware of.
I think he was. I don't know. I never really followed up on him.
Yeah, anyway, no, I think he came across somebody, he liked something. I was like, oh, how's Joe Schuster doing? And he was still skinny. I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Good for you, bro.
So here's all our $5 Patreon donors.
Yeah, all these guys going ham on the league.
And they're also in the Top Deck end of season league, right?
If you win a tournament.
If you win a tournament, you're
Yeah.
qualified for the Invitational.
Correct. They could also play in the Modern League on Tuesdays if they so desired. Oh, we missed a 25? I didn't see that. Whoever had that $25 donation, sorry I missed you, bro. But thanks.
Here's a Growth Chamber Guardian. And First Blood from Phil. Eric's getting...
Does not want the elf.
Branch Walker.
$3 via Patreon.
It's an interesting level to be on.
Was there was a Brian Blackburn? No, it was Justin Blackburn playing
Ben
earlier.
Bastion, $50.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Ben.
That guy is balling.
Big ballin' Ben.
Thanks for the big donation. Kyle Kepi with his $10 donation.
Sneaking in his 10. Those are 10 hard-earned dollars. I can tell you that.
Listen, that guy is a worker bee.
He is.
Multiple jobs.
got to provide for his cat.
Dude, his cat is a mooch.
Don't say. Okay, I'll give you that.
All right.
3 mana. What do we got? I don't even know what that card is.
It's a Gyre Sage.
It's not a Gyre Sage.
Isn't it the one that gives him mana? Isn't that a Gyre Sage?
Gyre Sage is an evolve card.
No, what's the one that Gyre something?
Running out more.
Gyre Engineer. It's this card.
That's not a real card.
This isn't a real card.
No, that's not a real Magic card.
I've recharges in with $1.
Woken, putting in the hours.
Woken,
listen, man, seize
hey.
the means.
Yeah, man, listen, if you're not doing it for your own company, you need to rise up. You need to get together with your fellow worker and form a collective bargaining agreement. And if that fails, seize the means. Sharpen the guillotine.
Oh, man, Erik
is
missing on all kinds of lands.
Falling way behind here as we're talking about various ways to improve the life of the proletariat. Here it comes. Here's all. Okay, so we're evolving or adapting here.
So now we have 5 mana available to us.
I think you're right that I don't have that card identified correctly. I don't know what that card is.
It could literally be anything. It's not a card that I've ever seen in my life. He could have just printed like a My Little Pony card out.
Hey, Spotter, can we get an ID on the card furthest from the deck on the Simic side?
Very ambitious of you to think that the Spotter is paying attention in round 4.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if we can get that card ID'd for us.
We can just look through all the cards with Simic watermarks. Because it definitely has a Simic watermark.
Hey, Google.
Hey, Google, show me the money.
Yeah, you're not making nearly enough money for that number of hours.
You don't know. You don't know his life.
No, I'm telling him right now. Like, unless you're making like $250,000 a year, and your goal is to like not work next year. Like, I'm going to save up $1 million and never work again. I don't know that I'd put up with that.
Well, it's not an Aeromonculus.
Nope.
It's not an Applied Biomancy.
Nope. It has adapted. Is it? Oh, is it the 3 mana adapt 1 guy?
No. Is it? Is it an Aeromonculus? It might be an Aeromonculus. I don't know why he tapped it, unless he was swinging and paying mana for it. I don't know. Here, there's the card right there.
Yes, I'll go with that one.
All right, we're going to go with Aeromonculus.
Aeromonculus. Thanks, Spotter.
Shout-outs to our spotter tonight for abandoning us in our hour of need.
It's all right. He does a great job the other 99% of the time.
The other 75% of the time.
He hasn't messed up the whole game.
I mean, has he done anything right the whole game?
Here's Qualmanox.
Qualmanox. How about Null-Hide Ferox? Come on.
Null-Hide Ferox.
It does not have affinity for artifacts.
Nor flying.
Cumulox.
Null-Hide Ferox. Let's see if the Sultai deck can come back. If there's a deck...
His shout-out's Woken.
Hey, man. Love you being here. Seize the means. If there's a deck that can come back, it's this Sultai deck. I think if he plays carefully...
It's going to be... He's way behind.
Nope. All right. Gives up.
All right, we're going on to Game 3. Hoping to get a third land before Phil assembles the jellyfish horde. and his army of Cumuloxes.
Nullhide Ferox. Sorry, I messed up, and when I mess something up, John makes sure that I know I've messed up.
Listen, I just want you to be better.
When have I ever gotten better from you giving me a hard time? I don't think it has ever once happened.
That's not my fault.
Well played.
Cumulox was funny. It was a funny card to remember.
Yeah,
like this random draft uncommon from Mirrodin.
Right.
Darksteel, I think, actually.
Right, yeah. They did more affinity for artifacts.
Can we talk about Quicksilver Behemoth?
Quicksilver I mean, I think I can picture the card. I can pick him out of a lineup. I couldn't tell you what he did, though.
That card, yeah, he robbed a bank. That card, because you're picturing him in a lineup. That card was way underdrafted.
Okay.
So, big body for the time, which was like I think it was a 4/5.
Yeah.
It costs 6 and a blue with affinity for artifacts, and after it attacks or blocks, you have to bounce it.
Okay.
But you got to attack, bounce it, replay it. So it essentially had vigilance, and if they didn't attack into it and like just throw a creature into it,
yeah,
you just got to swing again and keep going.
Sure.
That card was such a house.
All right.
Even if you were just like sitting behind a wall of them while your Cumulox gets in there, or your Somber Hover Guards.
That card was very good.
Or your Spire Golems.
My favorite one was the flying black creature that had +1 for each artifact you control.
The Dross.
Flayed Nim.
Flayed Nim. That was Dross Harvester. No, that's not it.
No, that's a rare.
Flayed Nim. Yeah, I remember Flayed Nim. I don't think that one had flying, but it was one of the Wailing Nim.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Wailing Nim was a house. My favorite black card in that block, though, Chittering Rats. Are you kidding me?
This card is so subtly good.
Chitter. I remember we did a triple Darksteel draft once, like during the pre-release.
That can't even be fun.
And I had like 5 of them. I was like, all right, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, card's not very fun.
It's fun to be on one end of it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The business end. All right. Eric off to a much better start mana-wise. Phil with no 1 or 2 drop. It's a little awkward.
Little stumbly.
Little stumbly in his tumbly.
All right. Eric's going to tap and untap some things here.
Thinking.
Move him around again.
Got a Vivian Reed. 1, 2. Wild Growth Walker.
Yeah.
Assembled the combo.
So I've got the combo, or I can...
Bennett. Yeah, we need those lands.
Or I can do nothing. He was thinking about getting this Crassus on board.
Crassus for 2?
Yeah, 2. Gains your life, draws your card.
I like...
Starts the clock.
Holding off. Because you do this, you go wider. We're going to call that an Aeromunculus.
Yeah, it's an Aeromunculus. It's 2/3, can adapt for 4.
Drew another Crassus. At this point, I'm fine with throwing it out there for 2.
Yeah, especially if I haven't hit my land.
Yeah, you need...
I'll cycle it.
Land drop here. Even still, like a 2/2 flyer is fine. Did not hit his land again. That's okay. Swing in with your Branch Walker. Because you actively want that thing to die. There you go.
Yep.
Boom. Trading off. Love it.
Phil is...
Like it, love it, gotta have it.
Phil is super into trading in combat.
Yeah. He's a binder grinder in the red zone.
Makes me wonder, like... Could you imagine if he had applied Biomancy in that situation right there? Just...
Ferox.
Yep.
This is why he was okay trading, is he's got this wall that's going to be hard to attack through and even harder to race.
Here's 3. And here's...
Jade, that's a draw. Now we're in business. There's some land. That's where it was all hiding.
All right, so Jade Light's a 2-1, but he drew 2 cards off it.
Gained 6 life and made an absolute monster in the process. Now, if he attacks with Ferox, we can block with Wild Growth Walker and Jade Light.
4?
No, I think that's the eel.
Yeah,
thing
it's the eel. It's the 3/3 for 4. It's going to adapt for 3. This card's really good and limited. It adapts into a 5/5.
5/5 is huge in this format. I know that
Yeah,
much.
you have to really play carefully against this card.
What was that? I was playing something against this card that was... Oh, the 3/3 flyer.
Yeah.
The Chillbringer.
Yep.
Yeah, my opponent played this, and then the next turn basically time walked to adapt it, and then just Chillbringer it 3 turns in a row, and he was really, really mad at me.
I'd be mad at you too.
It's fair. But that was kind of my deck.
Yeah, just Chillbringer aggro.
No, I was the wall deck.
Oh, was that draft? We did not plan this, but we sat next to each other in a draft, and
We
both
drafted Azorius.
but JD drafted the high. What's it called?
I don't even know. The stupid wall deck.
Yeah, the high
High alert.
deck. Yeah, where you draft all the walls and then they can attack. It's pretty gross.
Pretty gross.
All right, so Wild Growth Walker is now bigger than this Ferox.
Blocks for days. We need to attack with this Crassus for sure.
Yeah.
Doing nothing sitting back.
Yep.
2/2, get in there.
Is that a thought?
Gosh. Erik. You're better than this. Crassus for 3.
Res for 3. Gain 1, draw 1.
Now the shields are back up. You've missed like 4 damage.
That's all right here.
Don't tell me what's all right. Where's the store located? Mason, Ohio, in the sunny northern suburbs of Cincinnati. Not really sunny.
Yeah, we're about 15 minutes north of a 275 loop. So if you look at a map of Cincinnati, that's where we are.
Shooting a Crassus, swinging in for just...
There's no reason to keep the Crassus back.
Look, he's
This
got
is
30
why
life
people-
that he wants to protect.
This is why people need to play more limited.
He's hoarding his life total.
If this guy played more limited, there's no way he'd be missing that attack.
Maybe. I've seen people playing limited make bad attacks too. Bigger Crassus. Meet Crassus's older brother. Big Crassus.
Drawing 2 this time.
Oh, a
Two.
Vivian of his own. That's going to be...
A big deal.
Absolutely.
So...
Does Erik have another Vivian to answer this Crassus? That's going to be the question here. Find Finality.
Yeah, so Eric's going to have to double block to keep his Vivian at a reasonable total here.
Unless he finds something like a hostage taker or another Crassus. Crassus!
Yeah, we did it.
We found a Crassus. All right, time to get Crassy. Oh, can we make it a 5? Do we have a land in hand?
Get all fat and crassy.
Let's just make it a 5. We'll just keep playing Crassus Leapfrog over here.
Leap fish.
Leap fish. So Phil has a Vivian in hand that he's looking to deploy. Crassus overplayed already. I don't think it's overplayed. I mean, it's played a lot.
Well, he's choosing not to make it 5. He's making it 4 intentionally.
Why not? Phil looked like he was having a really good time trading, and now he just wants to join in the fun.
somebody told him to never play Crassus on an odd number.
So, it's played a lot, but it's probably better than the amount that is getting played. Crassus is a wonderful Magic card.
All right.
Here's a Vivian.
Take down the large Crassus.
Big Crassy going down.
And then, let's see if he sees that he has to attack the other Vivian.
There's no way he does.
I would love to see, like, attack the other Vivian, double block, applied Biomancy you to hail him back. Would just be A1. I think applied Biomancy is
Tell me what you think.
I think applied Biomancy is a hell of a Magic the Gathering card.
One hell of Magic the Gathering. All right, do you throw away your Thief here or your Vivian to kill his Vivian? So you can either minus Vivian to kill Crassus and then get in and kill Vivian
So the
and
Thief
draw
should
a card.
attack Phil, and the Crassus should attack Vivian.
I think we both attacked Vivian.
Well.
Oh, no. We did it right.
You done messed up, Aaron. You did it that way.
This is round 4 of 4. This is the 4th and final round.
Oh, wonderful.
But the entire tournament will be available on replays if you want to go back and watch it. We had a nice Grixis Dragons v. Grixis Planeswalkers matchup in round 1.
Yep.
Might be worth going back. Sultai in every other round, but it's about what you should expect from Standard these days.
Well, yeah. I mean, here at Swap, we talked about how the metagame needs to open up a bit.
Yeah. There's
a lack of the white deck, so these Sultai decks really clean up here.
Araman, or whatever that card is. Yeah, you did miss it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Nicol Bolas was in the winning deck.
Yes, he was. All right. Here's another Growth Chamber Guardian.
All right, this board is nice and gummed up.
Thick. Yeah, and I think this Carnage Sirens really should just come in here and take down the situation.
Well, it's just going to trade with the Ferox, which is not really what you want, what you really, really want. 3 mana, what could it be? Oh, turn everything sideways. Here we go. Yes. No. Okay, I'm fine with keeping the 2-1 back. It doesn't trade with anything.
He's attacking with a different 2-1, however.
All right, all the 2-1s. Perfect. You want to trade? Let's trade.
All right, here we go.
Trade your guy for your guy.
These Aeromuculuses are bigger than the Flyers, however.
Yeah, just eat all the Flyers. So he's got 2 Fine Finales in hand and this Midnight Reaper on board?
No. Just kill one of the 2-1s.
Well, he doesn't want to take 5 damage. The Carnage Tyrant goes into Phil's graveyard.
Yeah, you can,
I assume they'll see
if
that.
one of your creatures dies, it goes to your graveyard. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
But
Figured
this
it out.
trigger is mandatory because it's a loss of a life. You got to do it. So taking 3, it looks like.
Here's the Jade Light. Not to be
This thing
confused
big.
with its cousin, Jade Heavy.
Did it. All right, we're going to leave another Fine Finale on top. And then just run this Fine Finale out there. You have 2 mana. Oh. Nope, not doing it.
Not going to do it. It ain't prudent.
You just pick up these 2 Crassus. How hard is that? If it were up against me, I would have scooped if you did that. Like,
Yeah.
yep.
Well, not coming back from that.
Not coming back from the 3rd and 4th Crassus.
Not gonna. Here's a Shark to Crab.
I made a wonderful video about Shark to Crab.
You did. It was nice.
Put a lot
So
of
Shark
effort
to
in that
Crab's going to
video.
tap a guy, and that guy's not going to untap.
I assume he tapped the Wild Growth Walker.
Yep. And that's a big boy. It's a 5/5.
Yeah, 5/5 holds down this ground pretty easily.
Still got 7 coming in from the Wild Growth Walker, but we're going to find 2 Crassuses. Crassies.
Yeah, this is just gross. Honestly, it might have been better to swing in with everything and then just finality. Put the counters on your Wild Growth Walker.
Sure.
So you blocks optimally. You deal him 2, kills entire board. You have this big guy that can't be stopped and multiple fine finalities in hand still with multiple Crassies in the yard.
Sure.
Simic Sorrell for the win. Amen, brother. What is that? There's way too many cards in this deck that I don't know what they are.
This is the frog that steals counters from your other guys.
Oh, the lizard, the running lizard
the galloping lizard or whatever. Steals counters from your other guys and doubles them. But he didn't have. He didn't use the trigger, so he missed the trigger. And the Shark to Crab stays small. But when he steals them, he doubles them. So if he steals 5 counters, he gets 10.
Okay.
But I think Phil sees the writing on the wall here.
Send everything.
And has had enough.
I'm going to jump here. Get some more chumping, maybe.
Oh, he's doing some math. He's thinking about it.
Chumps here. And then we can get a free block with our Shark to Crab, probably. I don't know why Erik's not attacking with his Midnight Reaper. Free damage. You're not hurting for cards.
Yeah.
Don't really need to protect it at this point.
Is he avoiding these free blocks because he doesn't want to give Erik the cards? Perhaps?
Maybe, but that's just silly. Here's another big boy. Think of all the life we'll gain. It's an 8/8. Draw 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Gain 4.
Super fair Magic card we have here.
Listen.
I'm listening.
It's totally fair.
Okay.
Anybody can sleeve up some forests and islands and play some Crassies.
Yep.
You just also have to sleeve up some $40 bills.
Yeah, this is not going to end well for Phil here. Comes another crack.
Everybody's sideways, and that'll do it. Ground him out, even though we didn't really have to, but we did it.
There's the Crassus show.
That is the Crassus show. Join us next time to see what kind of wacky antics the Crassus gets into next.
I'm excited for the Pro Tour. Hopefully,
yes, everybody will watch the Pro Tour. It'll be sweet.
Watch the Pro Tour.
Great format, especially when played at a high level, which we didn't really see that match, but I think you'll see some very interesting plays this weekend. There's a lot of depth to play in this format.
Agreed. And their commentary team is just getting better all the time and talking about that depth. So go watch the Pro Tour.
Watch us tomorrow and Friday, though.
Yep.
We'll get you ready for it with some modern. I don't know how that gets you ready for it, but it's going to happen.
We're here with it.
And then next week, some more Magic, and check us on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. We'll be back.
Wednesday.
All right. We'll see you next week, 6:30 Wednesday.
Later.